Welcome to Herbal Marie, a podcast with ways to feel better and be well. Today we are talking about the tarot card, Page of Wands. The featured herb that we are going to get to know better is Shepherd's Purse. So I'm pretty excited about this one because Shepherd's Purse is a pretty interesting herb. It's cute. It's kind of cute and with this little heart-shaped tiny leaves. And I like this card too. There's the page, the young person, I suppose, and you can't see their face because they're like standing towards the sun, whether that's rising or setting. Kind of feel more of a rising vibe, I think. And they're holding their wand, their staff, and yeah, they're kind of like, I don't know, are they just appreciating it? Are they setting out on the journey? But I like the colors that the sunlight is reflecting on the hilly mountainscape. And then there's all these puffy clouds too. So it's a fun card, kind of like got some potential vibes. And then, yeah, in the forefront, there's shepherd's purse. Kind of looks like a weed. You know what I'm saying? It's one of them weedy buggers, but I find it interesting, especially because of them little hearts, little tiny hearts. Okay, so here's what I learned on my research with the Page of Wands. So if you're learning about that, listen up. It represents starting a new project or idea. So there are new vibes, morning vibes, brand new day vibes, like, hey, whatever happened yesterday, don't worry about it. Doesn't even exist anymore. This is starting a new project or idea. It's also about making decisive plans, like how to launch your plan. Like, don't just be daydreaming, staring into the sun. Like, be very decisive. Like, how are we going to do this? How to launch your plan. So it's that feeling that you're actively engaged in a new adventure or a venture, maybe after a period of procrastination, like you got the wind back in your sails, and it feels good to want to plan a project, especially after a period of procrastination. This card also represents declaring your allegiance. Okay, so if you get it upright in your tarot reading, the Page of Wands is telling you to start, dive in, commit to achieving mastery. Let's do this, do something, trust the plan. The Page of Wands can also be a message to nurture young ideas or young people in your life, but definitely begin. Commit to your ideas, stop procrastinating, and yeah, definitely encouraging the young people, maybe encourage the students in your life. Now, reversed, there's like a lot to it. It's like, yeah, it could be talking about your procrastination or your indecision. Maybe there's some research problems. Maybe your project needs more work. Maybe it's like only half baked, so keep it in the oven for a little bit longer. Maybe step back from the plan and re-examine. Possibly take a break, wait to choose. Don't get too deep in the project right now. So yeah, Page of Wands reversed is like literally the opposite. It's really saying don't dive in, okay? Or don't say it's the project is complete, because it's not. All right, so let's go to the Herbal Tarot and see how Michael Tierra and Candace Canton put their spin on it. So let's see here. We've got the Page of Wands, and it is Shepherd's Purse. Capsella bursa bastoris. This is Earth of Fire. So the Page of Wands depicts a youthful traveler looking at a sunrise. Okay, I'm so proud of myself for getting it right. The card, I knew it was a sunrise. I just knew it. The card symbolizes the dawning of new opportunities. There is still a way to travel to achieve one's final goal, and there is the assurance of its presence in the not too distant future. So the page symbolizes a youth who is looking for the best place to use his boundless enthusiasm and energy, right? That young person energy, like, where do you get it? Such an individual may need to come to the realization that his innate fear and insecurity is preventing a deepening of experience. Because of this, there is a tendency to hold himself back from the rewards and satisfaction of forming deep and lasting commitments. All right. So, shepherd's purse, what do you know about it? The spiritual properties of shepherd's purse invigorates the life force within and helps one to recognize and implement talents and abilities that have been hidden. It strengthens the will and spiritual tenacity. So, yeah, so what the Page of Wands is saying, that like when you realize that your fear, your insecurities are holding you back, are only keeping you on the surface instead of letting yourself deeply experience, that's something that you're going to want to remedy, because you know it could be more rewarding and you know it could be more satisfying, the things that you are embarking on. So, na 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 na. The shepherd's purse medicinal properties. It's primarily used as an astringent to stop bleeding. So, there's that. It is especially useful for excessive vaginal and urinary bleeding. There is a sense of regulating fire by regulating bleeding. Shepherd's purse is also known as a blood purifier, an alterative, and eliminates excess water from the body, diuretic. So, how do we use this? The dose and preparation. A talisman can be worn of the seeds to inspire hope and opportunity. The herbal essence is taken frequently throughout the day for the same purpose. Visualize yourself looking out to the sunrise and walking your path with inner strength and courage. For medicinal uses, if there is excessive bleeding, it is best to use the tincture of the fresh herb, 30 drops 3 times per day. Use it alone or with other complementary herbs and formulas for excessive menstrual bleeding, genital urinary problems, difficult urination, and postpartum bleeding. A standard infusion is 1 ounce of the dried herb or 2 ounces of the fresh, steeped in a pint of boiling water, covered until cool enough to drink. Take 1 cup 3 or more times daily. Now, the herbal allies to shepherd's purse would be uva ursi or manzanita. Manzanita? We don't need to fight about this. Those are the herbal allies. And the key words that comes with the Page of Wands is optimism, new dawn, hope, opportunity, acknowledging inner strength and talents. So those are all lovely and wonderful things. So I think, yeah, the Page of Wands feel really, really good with the optimism, with the new opportunity, new hope, new dawn, all that. And yes, acknowledging your inner strength and talents and not your fears. So let's do the affirmation together. With all fears and insecurities aside, clarity and single mindedness is the key to my success. Wow, that's a doozy. With all fears and insecurities aside, clarity and single mindedness is the key to my success. With all fears and insecurities aside, clarity and single mindedness is the key to my success. All right, we're going to say it like we mean it. This is a declaration affirmation. With all fears and insecurities aside, clarity and single mindedness is the key to my success. Thank you very much, Shepherd's Purse, and so it is.